As we edge closer to the European Championships, the question on everybody's lips is, can Italy win Euro 2020? In this video, we're going to see just how far they can go in this summer's spectacular. Right, folks, back once again with another video. Today, it's all about Euro 2020 as we take a look at a nation's hopes of the tournament this summer. We'll see just how far they get, of course, in my eyes, when the tournament kicks off in June. We'll talk about that in a minute. Of course, a big shout out to the VIPs, the patrons behind the scenes. Thank you for your continued support. I do appreciate that, guys. And of course, if you want to join yourselves, check out the links down below, patreon.com/. But today, it's all about Italy. That's right, boys and girls, and hopefully by the end of this video we're going to be able to answer two simple questions. Of course, can Italy win Euro 2020 and will Italy win Euro 2020? But anyway, before we jump into all that and of course try and answer those questions, let's take a look at how Italy got to the Euros themselves. So here we go, boys and girls. Here we bloody go. Of course, we are taking a look at Italy, who are, of course, were Group J winners in the old European qualifying campaign, and they came through unscathed. Look at that, winning 10 for 10, and only conceding 4 goals along the way. That's impressive sort of stats, folks, and we'll take a little look at where they ranked overall when compared to other nations. Of course, you're outside this group. Of course, Finland joined them as well in the Euros, and of course, Greece, Bosnia. Amongst the nations that fell short from this group. Of course, they sealed the deal on the 12th of October, one of the first teams to seal the bloody deal. And of course, this will be their 10th championships out in the Euros. Of course, their best was back in 1968 when they won the piston thing. But they've also took part in 1980, 88, 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012 and 2016. This will be what? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th Euros in a row, of course. So yeah, the best was in 1968. Of course, they are a bit managed by these days. Roberto Mancini, of course, ex-Manchester City manager, now pulling the strings here for Italy, who are currently ranked 10th in the world. Of course, they were ranked first on multiple occasions, most recently back in 2017. Their key man for me is a debatable one, is Marco Verratti, of course, midfield general, you would say, of course, on PSG's, but you could also say Nicolo Barella, and of course, they've also got some key defensive players as well, with Cellini getting on a little, of course, Bonucci as well, and of course got one of the hottest goalkeepers in the world, Gianluigi Donnarumma as well, who's also a key asset to Italy moving forward. So where did they rank though amongst all the other nations this summer? Well, here we go, the overall teams, of course, and it's not the 100% record, it's just the 8 matches. Of course, they actually finished second, I believe. Must be behind Belgium, I'm assuming, with, of course, 8 out of 8 for them and a goal difference of just 22. So they've just been a sidebar there, I think, by Belgium. I can't see their name anywhere in this list. So let's take a look at, of course, Italy's passage in the tournaments themselves. Of course, they are in Group A, joined alongside by Turkey, of course, Wales and Switzerland. Their matches will look like this, taking on, of course, Turkey in match number 1 for them, and that'll be on the 11th of June. I also have them, of course, penciled in against Switzerland as well on the 16th of June, and they'll wrap up their matches up against Wales. Now, Italy are one of the as of right here, right now, the host nations. They'll be hosting with 3 home matches themselves, and of course, their base camp is over in Florence, or Fiorentina. Florence, I'd say, for Italy as well. So they, you know, of course, they will have a good backing if fans are allowed in the stands. Gives them a little bit of an edge over the other competing nations. As for their most important game for me, their must-win game is, I've got them must-win against Wales, of course. You know what, the Turkey game will be awkward. It'll be it'll be a difficult one for them to tackle first off. All eyes will be on it, of course. All hope, all aspirations, all dreams will be pinned to matchday number 1, so you don't start off with a clanger. But you could have a nightmare, you could draw that one, you could possibly even draw the next one against Switzerland, but I think you must beat the Welsh. That's right. I think to be fair, they are going to be the weakest nation in this group, and you must pick up the 3 points against them. And you win that game, and guess what? You got 3 points in the bag, and that could be enough to get yourselves through as one of the worst, or the best place, third place nations. Of course, Italy have bigger aspirations than that. They don't anticipate to be scrapping out for third place. They do anticipate to be scrapping out for top honours. Speaking of top honours, let's take a look at, of course, the odds to qualify from this. Of course, 40 to 1 on, nailed nailed on to qualify from this one. They're actually odds to win the whole thing as a whole. It's 10-1. And what about me? What do I think about Italy's hopes and dreams this summer? Can Italy win Euros? Bloody yes, they can. Of course, they got a really good defensive core at the moment. I think their only trouble is scoring goals. I don't see them winning. I think it's maybe been a historical thing with Italy, but they don't seem to win games too convincingly. You don't see many 5 or 6-0s knocking about for Italy, but they do have a good defensive core. They have a couple of young and hungry strikers that might steal the opportunity this back end of the domestic season to stake a claim for a position in Italy's firing line. But ultimately, I'm fully behind Italy on this one, and you know what? They are my tip, or at least one of the tips, to go all the pissing way and win the pissing thing. Yes, indeed. I think that, defenses win titles, boys and girls. Defenses win championships. If you've got a good defensive core, if you build from the back, you know what? You could have all 0-0 draws, and of course get a bit of lady luck with you, of course, with penalties and all that kind of stuff, and get yourself to the final. But I don't think, again, Italy will not be relying on luck. They will be relying on hard work and graft. I do anticipate them to make the finals at the very least. So yes, a good summer tournament for Italy on the agenda, and hopefully you'll be there to watch it with me when we cover the games exclusively on the channel. There you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. If you agree or disagree, let me know your opinions out in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, check out the description. I've got links to my other social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitch, and I'm even on Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. Again, we'll be covering the tournament extensively over the summer. Of course, we've got watch-alongs, previews, predictions, of course, all of that stuff, and many, many more. So make sure you, of course, smash your subscribe. And while you're at it, give the video a big old fat thumbs up. Again, I'll see you all very soon for another one tomorrow. Until then, well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Of course, we'll have exclusive coverage for Euro 2020 over on the channel. Of course, we'll have match previews, match reviews, of course, watch-alongs and all kinds of stuff, including predictions as well. No. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. If you agree or disagree, let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, check out the description. I'm on Twitter, Twitch. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Of course, if you agree or disagree, let me know your opinions out in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, make sure you check out the description. I've got links to my other social media platforms are on there. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, on Twitch as well. And if you want to check me out at Patreon, you can check that out as well. Also, exclusive and extensive coverage of Euro 2020 this summer on the channel. We'll have, of course, previews. We'll have predictions, of course, watch-alongs as well. And, of course, we might even get a reappearance of Cass, the predicting cat, the real cat, not DigiCass. But, of course, lots of stuff on the channel. So make sure you give the video a big old fat thumbs up while you're at it, and of course make sure you smash the subscribe. Until then, I'll see you all very soon for another one. Until then, I'm out.